I walk into the place and say what's up to Pat. I see you, give you the pound. Say what's up to Speegs. And I look Pat in the eye, and as I'm sitting down, Pat gives me a kind of a be careful look. There was a guy sitting at a table, and shout out to all my construction workers out there, but this guy seemed like he was a hard-working, fresh off the shift construction dude.
I think he said he was a pavement finisher.
Okay.
Is that a job?
He looked like hard work. He smelled like hard work, too.
And let me preview this by giving you my interaction with this guy before you arrived. Okay. Because I got there very early. I had left myself a ton of time and didn't need as much time. I got there like an hour early.
Right.
So I said,
it's very easy to get there.
So I said, let's eat. I know Shoeless Joe's has great food, so I get the menu. And this guy comes over and sits down next to me, and he clearly was into his, had many whiskeys.
He was slapped. He was gone.
And he's like, why aren't you drinking Jack Daniels? I said, I don't really want to have anything before the show. I can't. I got to go to work.
Right.
You should have some Jack Daniels. I said, no. He's kind of sloshing his drink. No, thanks. I'm good. So I order a salad. He goes, wait till I tell people. I said, wait till you tell people what? Wait till I tell people that Dan Bernstein ordered a salad. And I said, I like salad. And then he,
obvious Dan Bernstein reaction right there.
And then he says, I'm not trying to bother you. And then he said, I am trying to bother you.
So
I said, okay. I said, I just want to eat lunch and get ready for the show.
I did not know any of this had happened. Yeah. He sits down next to me, and the first thing that this man says to me is, "You're not as big as I thought you were." I'm like, all right. I said, and you can get the vibe, so I try to diffuse it by saying, sorry to let you down.
This is about 5 minutes before showtime, by the way.
Yeah, right. I'm
5 minutes before we're
about to go on the air.
Yeah.
This man says, you're not as big as I thought you were. And I go, sorry to let you down, brother. And I immediately, from the few words he spoke, I can catch the whiff. And he even told me he had been there drinking since 10:30. By this time, it's 1:45, 12:50. So I'm like, all right, he's in his bag. He's donezo. I should probably, we know how to deal with drunk people, usually at a remote. He then proceeds to go, hey, you want to arm wrestle? You want to arm wrestle? You're a tough guy. You want to arm wrestle?
We should arm wrestle.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, this guy obviously wants to have sex with me now, apparently, because he's sizing me up and he wants to see how strong I am. Yeah, that's what I think, Shep. I don't.
Manly did this?
No. Me and Manly had a little tryst before, Danny left. Got him ready for the show. No, but so he goes, you want to arm wrestle? I go, all right. Now's the time for me to pick up my bag and go. And I actually sat next to Manly as they finished up their show. The transition starts. We start to talk. I can hear him being loud in the background. I'm like, whatever, that's fine. And I've never been out here,
this
so
is festive.
I've already ran into this young man who I'm worried about. So
you should, because I saw him with a drink in his hand about 10:40. So.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, he's nice and sauced up.
Yeah. Before shift.
Because my taser's on standby right now. I'm worried. As soon as I walk in, I've been accosted. I'm worried, but this is gonna be a fun time. We start our show, and this man is cursing in the background, and I'm having enough of it because I came there in a festive mood, Well,
the cursing in the background, that can't happen because you've got FCC issues, right?
So as soon as we go to break, I go, hey, that's got to stop. It has to stop. I know you're having a good time because he walked up to the podium. He walked up to the mobile studio. And when he starts to walk up, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not just going to sit down while you approach because then there's going to be an issue here. I don't want anybody to get the drop on me at all. I stand up, and his face goes, oh, you want to stand up. So then he proceeds he goes, so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm like, oh, this guy doesn't want it because if he wanted to do something, he would have jumped. There's no talking if you really want to get that on.
Well, then, so I wave over.
And meanwhile.
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's standing there, John. He's talking crazy. He goes, oh, you're not tough. You're not tough. You talk like a tough guy. You're not tough. And I'm sitting there like, my man.
He's calling you the P word.
Well, this is on the way out. This is on the way out while he's being, because I'm like, get this dude out of here. Because if he wanted to get it on, Like, there's no talking. I didn't come to the fight, but if you wanted to fight, if it was in your head that you wanted to take me on, whatever the case may be, there would have been no talking. You would have just got your business done. While this guy is being, you can't get me thrown out. I'm like, oh, okay, watch this. As he's going out, he's yelling the F word and he's yelling the P word and all these other things. And it was, I've been in some weird instances around some weird people because of the show, because of the station before, but nothing quite like that because he was obliterated. But yeah, man, it was just a really weird instance. And I know Gertz said none of it got caught on the Facebook Live, but there were people actually commenting on Facebook Live because there were people who were there who were also watching via Facebook Live. It was like, yeah, I was next to that guy and he was drunk the whole time. So for people who saw that and for people who were commenting on it, I wasn't acting like it didn't happen. I wanted a couple of days for it to breathe a little bit. But yeah, we had ourselves a little incident on Friday night, and it's all good because we will be out and about. The show will still travel, and we will be in your ear for a very long time.